Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be using the dynamic duo of Pink Diamond Jeremiah Fears and Pink Diamond Derik Queen. They're both Amethyst, but obviously with the duo, they go up to Pink Diamond. And I do think this is actually a really good dynamic duo. Very fun dynamic duo. I feel like 2K kind of cooked with this content today, and I'm pretty excited to see it, in all honesty. This is good progress overall. And some real, solid dynamic duos here. So, or a real solid dynamic duo here, I should say. So, with that being said, I made a video earlier this morning breaking down all the stat boosts specifically, but I'll kind of look at it again real quickly here. Some relatively significant stat boosts, especially for Fears. Plus 10 driving depth, plus 10 stamina, plus 13 steal, plus 6 ball handle, plus 8 3 ball, plus 3 mid-range, plus 11 perimeter. A bunch of extra badges as well. And then obviously Derik Queen gets a bunch of extra badges also. Both these cards become a lot more complete. Queen gets some solid stat boosts as well, although I would not say quite as significant overall. And honestly, this duo now is going to be really interesting to use. And that Fears, I wish it would show. I don't think it shows with the duo, but he has like a 92 3 ball now, 90 driving dunk. His badges are pretty solidly complete. Really, the only issue with him is kind of a low interior with these stat boosts. But he does still probably need a couple extra badges added and stuff. But the stat and badge boosts definitely help him out a lot. Derik Queen is also getting some badge boosts. The other badges that I would want to add on him afterwards, though, probably, a movable. I would say set shot specialist for sure, and then maybe, you probably paint patroller / maybe handles for days. Those are kind of the main ones that I think would be key for him, because Queen especially is a really good shot creator for a big, and I think Fears overall really good jumper too. Like, both these cards are very solid, and with this dynamic duo should be absolute studs in game. This is an incredible salary cap duo, which is where I am going to be doing this gameplay, but also like a legitimately solid showdown duo too. Fears is 6'4" with a really good jumper and solid movement at the point guard position, and obviously with the duo he gets to 92 3 ball and 90 driving dunk. Already has pretty good dunk animations, and he's not a horrible defender either. The low interior is really his only flaw defensively at that point. He also becomes pretty darn complete badge wise. And then Derik Queen has a very solid escape with curry slide, nice drag back, and De'Aaron Fox crossover, like literally the best dribbling big man in the game bar none. And he's got a great jumper too, and he's pretty athletic as well. So this is also a really good card. I feel like both of these cards, especially with this dynamic duo, are absolute studs. And this is really good content by 2K. I hope we see more stuff like this in the future. This has been a pretty solid overall week of content compared to what I feel like we're used to for the last few weeks, and I'm hoping to see some positive momentum continue. That being said, I'm excited to try out this duo and try them out as their Pink Diamond versions in game. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what Jeremiah Fears and Derik Queen can do. Alrighty, hopping into this gameplay. You see that pink diamond glow now. Derik Queen and Jeremiah Fears, both pink diamonds. You love to see it in salary cap. This is pretty clean, honestly. This is such a good salary cap duo too, because they're still obviously only costing their amethyst prices in salary cap. So especially in salary cap, these cards are just going to be really great. I'm excited to use both of them in this game though, and I do think, again, showdown wise too, this is a 90 driving dunk, 93 point guard who has versatility athletically, has nice all around animations, and then a big man who, again, I still don't have handles for days on him, but you're gonna want to put handles for days on this card, because he is a scorer in a way that very few big men in my team really have the ability to be when it comes to off the dribble stuff. And I just think overall this is a really nice dynamic duo. Not a very good possession right there. I kind of got stuffed, but it is what it is. We're at a fine spot nonetheless. Click on a contest. Oh, come on, Khalil. You gotta play better defense than that. We're good, though. We're good. We get right back to our pick and roll, our pick and pop here, and see if we can either find Queen on the pop or get downhill with Jeremiah Fears. And that's a downhill drive to the rim and dunking it home. Get out of the way, Trey Murphy. You are in the way. And Jeremiah Fears dunks all over him. Love what I'm seeing so far. And Fears also has, pretty darn good defensive badges now as well. He's a legitimately solid PG. Really, his only flaw is that low interior rating. And again, if you put handles for days on this Derik Queen card, you see how well he's moving? He's gassed because, again, no handles for days. That's why that's a must-add badge on him, because of the versatility he has as a playmaker compared to most big men. But, yes, he's still not insanely complete badge-wise, but he's a lot more complete badge-wise now than he was prior, which was what held that Amethyst back. This is just, look, is it going to play on the best team in the game? Probably not, but this is such a good budget dynamic duo. I really am pleased with 2K adding this into the game today. This is quality content for a lot of people. Downhill drive, defux, cross, get us a dunk. Derik Queen with 5 points and Jeremiah Fears with 2 already. Make sure we get back and contest. I overran it a little bit, actually. That's kind of on me, but we're good. We're going to see if we can get him to touch a screen here or something. something. Keontae George, get ourselves a 3-ball. Little crab, maybe. All right, that works. Reach and foul is fine. I'm going to see if I can get Fears a bucket. One thing you do have to remember, in case you are not aware with dynamic duos, some people might not be, you have to have both parts of the duo on the court at the same time. Nice shot, Jeremiah. Let's go. Both parts of the duo have to be on the court at the same time in order for the dynamic duo boosts to work. Them being in the same lineup is not enough. They have to be on the court together. So keep that in mind. That is, you do have to play both these guys together in order to get those boosts. But again, I could see this being a lot of people's like bench point guard and center duo, for example, and especially obviously salary cap wise. I mean, this is just an incredibly quality duo. Nice downhill drive again, and Fears is hooping right now. 7 points, 1 assist. Derik Queen with 5 points and 1 rebound. Both of them doing so efficiently as well so far too. Really nice start to the game. Good board by Cam Johnson. Push the floor to Fears. Find Derik Queen. Catch and shoot. Aldridge is late rotating, and I brick it. That's tough. Definitely want to get set shot specialist on him as well. That's a very helpful badge. Obviously, like those badges, a movable set shot specialist, handles for days, and then that fourth one could either be like paint patroller or deadeye. There's a couple options, but you're going to want to basically add all 4 of those badges to this Derik Queen in order to really maximize what he is capable of being. I did not mean to shoot that. That was supposed to be a pump fake. I somehow rhythm shot that too. I screwed that up so bad. That was not, I wasn't even really wanting to shoot that. He greened that? Satellite takeover or not, that's a crazy shot. 38 feet with LaMarcus Aldridge. Holy crap. That's an impressive shot. I'm not even going to lie. Fears is wide open. Catch and shoot. Jeremiah Fears knocks another one down. And my opponent just hit one of the craziest shots I've ever seen with LaMarcus Aldridge. But overall, we're doing all right. I'm clicking on contesting that time. Yep, you're not getting another one of those. No, sir. And DQ is out in transition. Pump fake. Try to blow by all the way to the rim. Derik Queen throws it down. And we have a very, very successful first half, honestly, offensively. They score all 17. Make it 19? Oh, I just butchered the timing on it. I tried to shoot that with button as the camera flipped. Very hard to time it with the camera flipping, but whatever. A very solid all-around first half, nonetheless, for both Derik Queen and Jeremiah Fears. I'm enjoying these cards, man. I really am. I think these cards, number one, are going to be mainstays in people's salary cap lineups for a while. But again, for a no money spent, low money spent player, I think there's a lot of people who can benefit from a pink diamond dynamic duo like this, especially guys with quality stats, badges, and animations as well, like these guys do have. My one complaint, if I'm going to complain, I'm not annoyed about this content by any means, but they could have made Queen a little more complete badge-wise and given Jeremiah Fears like a plus 10 or 15 interior, gotten that somewhere into the into the 70s or so. That would have been nice. That's about the only thing really that would have been nice. Like if they would have given Derik Queen handles for days and maybe set shot specialist in addition to what he already has, just give him a couple more badges, that would have been really nice. And then obviously I think Fears could have used a better interior rating. But besides that, man, this is a really, really quality content drop, and I have to give 2K some credit, man. This guy he just wants to give me wide open 3 Cedric Howard. All right, whatever. We'll take it nonetheless. This 3-2 zone is absolutely terrible. But yeah, just guard the dream run again. Good defense. Now step up on Trey Murphy. Good D. Get the board. Kalel, please. I think that's a Flade, right? Yep, that is perfect. Let's get one more bucket here, and we will call it a gameplay. I guess I want to get a Derik Queen 3-ball ideally here. He went back to man-to-man. Let's see if he leaves the pop open again. If he doesn't leave the pop, I'm just taking my dunk with Fears. We'll take our dunk with Fears. Windmill jam. That Fears card is fun, man. 12 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, 5 of 6, and 2 of 2 from 3. 9, 2, and 1 for Derik Queen on 4 of 6, 1 of 2 from 3. Both of those cards are very, very solid, and I have to say, this is a great dynamic duo, man. Enjoyed using both of them. Highly, highly recommend y'all knock out these challenges. Took like an hour, just like a little bit over an hour to complete all the challenges to get both these cards for free. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.